GCV gang, what's good? We in the building. It's your main man, Druuill. How y'all doing? Hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button, because it's about to get live all of a sudden. Look, I have something to discuss today, and you're not going to want to miss it. Grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, sit down, sit back, and relax, because what I have to say, you're not going to want to miss this. Life is very important, and it's important to live life and enjoy the journey and all those good things. But you have to pay attention to the journey as well and not just enjoy it. You have to pay attention and keep your eyes open and be watchful, because you want to pay attention to what's going on. You have to be aware of your surroundings, and you have to be aware of the type of people that you're dealing with. Sometimes people may come into your life to teach you something. You shouldn't be upset when you meet people and things don't go well. Don't let it stress you out. Don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up. But one thing you should do is take the lesson from it and see it as a lesson. Don't be mad at the person. Don't wish bad for the other person. Wish everybody well, wish everybody success, because what you wish for you is the same you get for everybody else. So I wouldn't wish bad for anybody, because I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, because I don't want anything bad to happen to me. So I'm not gonna wish bad for anybody just because you did me wrong. I may feel some type of way about it for a little bit, but that's chump change. If it's something I could look past, I could look past it, because I see myself with so much more, and I really honestly believe that. That's why I'm not upset, because like lately I've been doing a lot of visualization techniques, and visualization techniques, they really help. Like you can see yourself with whatever you want. You can see yourself with a nice car, you can see yourself with a nice home, and when you keep practicing the visualization, and you actually like see yourself with it and feeling it and like touching the steering wheel, and you're visualizing the paint of the car and how the leather feels at the comfortable seats and all that. And when you're in your home and you got your robe on and you're watching the fire and you got the movie on and you're chilling with your loved ones, and it's a nice crib and it got the pool in the backyard with the nice view with the $1 billion home and all that nice stuff. It's like whatever you see for yourself, that's what you could actually get. And I really believe that, because that's what I find in my research. And all successful people have to have some type of belief. And when you believe something, Ralph Smart says belief, you can't believe without it being a lie, because the word lies in belief. I was like, that's clever, that's cool, you know. But it's like that's the truth though, because I mean, you have to lie to yourself to believe it, and that's why lie is in belief. And that's where they get fake it till you make it, because you have to tell yourself, you have to talk yourself up, you have to tell yourself something that you're not, but you have to believe it so you can become that. You have to tell yourself, oh, I'm rich, but you may not be rich, but you have to believe it so you can become it. You have to tell yourself, oh, I'm a professional this. Like that's what everybody does. Like the person that wanted to be a doctor, they weren't a doctor, but they told themselves they were going to be a doctor. They weren't a doctor yet, so where did they get the idea that they were going to be it? Because that's what they wanted to be, and they worked towards it, and they became it. So I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Is basic, and you could apply it to whatever you want. Though it's just some people apply it to other things. Other people apply it to other things. I can apply that personally, what I feel, to whatever I want. If there's something that I want to be, if there's something that I want to become, that's what I'm going to work towards, whatever it is. I don't care if somebody thinks I can do it. I don't care if somebody thinks I can't do it. I'm going to work towards it. I'm going to study it. I'm going to become it, and I'm not going to quit until I get the result that I want, until I create what I want. That's how I look at it. That's how I see it, and that's the only way to get it. When I study all the other people, when I look at all the other people who want to be successful, they they don't give up. Like that's the one main thing, people don't give up. And I don't care if people say I keep repeating the same thing when I say that or not. I'm not giving up, and you shouldn't either. And that's a main common thing, is to not give up. You don't want to give up when you're working on your goals, because you won't obtain it. And a lot of people give up because of things that happen, circumstances, life situations. And it's like, you've been working your whole entire life for one little minor thing to happen, and you're going to stop now. You can't stop. You may not want to party with Diddy. I don't either. But the one thing you got to learn from him is you can't stop, and you won't stop. You literally can't stop, because the one thing I saw from him on the internet that I actually was like, that's what's up. He was beating on the desk. He was like, whatever I want, I have to get. Like, that's the attitude you have to have, you know. And I feel him on that, you know. And it's like, whatever I want, I have to get, type stuff. And that's basically what life is. That's the game of life. Like, that's why we're here on this earth, is to like work towards whatever we want and get it. Like, they may have tricked some people to not think they could get what they want, or not think they deserve what they want, or think it's devilish to get what you want. Like, as long as it's in the parameters of what God says is cool, then work towards what you want and get what you want. You know, as long as it's not breaking any laws or hurting anybody, or going against any rules or anything like that, by all means, go after what you want in life. And if that's the rules, then I'm gonna abide by the rules. I'm gonna play by the rules. I'm not gonna cheat anybody. I'm not gonna rob anybody. I'm not gonna steal from anybody. I'm gonna do what I need to do and work on what I need to work on, and do it consistently and put it out, so that I can have the life that I want, and I don't have to have a life that I don't want. I don't have to live a life of mediocrity and being average. I won't have to do that, because if I don't want a life of being average, that means I have to do something more above that. I have to do something more than the average person does on a daily basis. That means whatever I do that has been keeping me average, that means I have to either stop doing that, or I have to do more than that. Okay? I have to either stop doing that, or I have to do more than that. Meaning, if something that I'm doing is making me average, it has to stop. And if the performance that I'm doing is making me average, that means I have to double up on it. I have to do more. I have to improve. I have to figure out something else. I have to study. I have to research. I have to switch something up to make my strategy that much different, to where I could be that much better. You get what I'm saying? It's pretty much all it is. And once you start doing that, you're not going to have any time to be focused on anything else. When things happen and you have a solid work ethic, nothing's going to get in the way. And nothing's going to be able to stop you from doing what it is you need to do. No matter what happens, no matter what life throws at you, you're going to be able to keep going. And that's the only thing that matters. If you get to keep going in life, then you have a superpower that a lot of people don't have. Some people let things take them out. Some people let things stop them to the point where they don't want to keep going, to where they think they should just, okay, I give up. I'm not going to do this anymore. Why even bother? Why would you even start in the first place? I will never give up because of a circumstance. I'll never give up because somebody wants me to stop, because somebody is hating on me, because somebody thinks they're better than me, or because something doesn't go right, or because if I make a mistake and do something wrong and face embarrassment, I'm not going to stop. I have to make it. I have to. I have to get to where I want to get in life, and I have to create the life that I want to have. And nothing can stop that. I'm not going to let anything get in the way of that. You have to keep going. And that I've learned that from so many aspects of my life, because there are a lot of people in life that when things happen to them, they don't stop, and they kept going. And that was like that showed me that I should do the same thing. That was an example to me, that I was like, yo, if this person can go through this, if this person could be Superman, there's nothing that I can't do. And that's what certain examples of life that I've seen have showed me and taught me that from other people's life, it's being an example to me, seeing what they went through. I'm like, yo, if this person could go through this, there's nothing that I can't do. Because there's some people in life that they go through the unthinkable and they still haven't been stopped, and nothing stopped them, and they still kept going. And if they can do it, you can do it too. If other people made it to where they want to be in life, you can too. You don't let anything stop you. You don't let anything get in your head to stop you from going after what you want to get in life. It's that simple. Because whatever you want, if you program your mind that you can get it, you can have it. It doesn't matter what level it is, whether it's $1 billion home, whether it's a $1 trillion home, $1 million home. It's just money, and you can get it. All you have to do is open your mind to the idea of having it. If you see yourself with it, if you can open up your mind to having that much money and knowing that you could be responsible with it and handle it, like, you have to like feel this deep down inside. You can't just say it, because when you say it, there may be some conflicting feelings. And if you have conflicting feelings towards what you say you want, you have to go inside yourself. You have to do some inner work, and you have to work on that feeling and stop that feeling and change that feeling to something to where you feel as though you can have it. That's how people win this and win that and get what they want in life. They change the feelings of not being able to have it to have it. Because if you feel that there's something that you can't have, there's something in you that you feel you're not worthy of it. That's all that is. If you feel you can't have it, there's feelings of unworthiness. All right. And God says everything that he has is yours. All that the Father has is mine. Okay. And if all that the Father has is mine, there's nothing that you should feel unworthy of. All right. There's nothing that you should feel undeserving of. And it's just material stuff. If you're doing the right thing, God thinks you should be able to have whatever you want. It's not a sin to have a nice crib. It's not a sin to have a nice crib. But where I guess some people go wrong is they try to use people and get money from them, and that's not cool. If that's your type of ministry, shame on you. But if you teach people the right thing so that they could prosper themselves, and that way everybody could prosper and everybody could do good, then I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, that's just common sense. That's somebody who knows something, that's just trying to alert everybody else and be like, hey, you guys can have a better quality of life. Let me be. I'm trying to be an example. Look at me. So pretty much all you have to do is just, if you believe in yourself, if you believe in what you're doing, and if you're not doing anything wrong to anybody else, and you truly know that deep down inside you deserve what it is you're working towards. You're worthy of what it is you want to get in life. You're worthy of that mansion. You're worthy of that nice crib. You're worthy of all those cars. Okay? If you feel that you are worthy and deserving of it, it has no choice but to make its way to you. Don't worry about how, don't worry about when it's going to happen. Just focus on the fact that you're worthy of it and you're deserving of it, and it's on its way to you. It's already yours. All right, that's why it's on its way in the first place. Because if you feel you're worthy of it, and if you feel you're deserving of it, and if you feel you already have it, and if you add that with visualization, I'm telling you, that's why I do visualization techniques. Because what I learned about visualization is that I could close my eyes, or I could go into my mind, see myself with what I want in life. And then if I keep doing that and it keeps getting stronger and I actually work towards it, and I actually start to see signs and wonders of that actually happening and coming into manifestation, then I'm on the right path. Okay. That's why God is trying to talk to you with signs and numbers and wonders, because the numbers are letting you know that you're on the right path or not. When you see the numbers, they're letting you know that, hey, I'm doing the right thing. Hey, I may need to change this. Hey, I may need to do this. There's no coincidences in the universe. So when you see those numbers, it's for a reason, okay? It's the universe trying to communicate with you. God's trying to tell you something. So you're either on the right path, hopefully, and if you're not, you're going to get on the right path by paying attention to those numbers. All right. And then when you see them, then you know whether what you're doing is right. And most likely, if you're doing your purpose, if you have a good heart, if you want to see other people win, if you're being creative and you're walking in the purpose that God called you to walk in, then yes, all that is correct, and is everything's going to work out as it should. And that's what those numbers are letting you know, that you're on the right path, everything's going to work out, and you're doing what you need to do. But don't let anything sidetrack you from that. Learn from all that, all those numbers that you've seen, all those synchronicities. Don't let anything take your mind off that. When things try to get into your head, when things try to stop you from progressing, when things try to steal your focus and make you upset, think about all those synchronicities. Think about all those good things and give gratitude for all that. Because if you could, when bad things happen, if you could take your mind and put it on something good and focus on that more than anything else, and synchronicities is something powerful that has a lot of power. Okay, so if you can focus on something good that makes you feel good, when you see a synchronicity, it makes you feel good. If you can focus on that, that's just a little tactic I'm throwing in here that'll make you feel a lot better. And then in that way, when things happen, when things come out of nowhere in life, and you need to focus on something better so you can stay on the right path mentally also, as well as your deeds and everything else, that'll be able to help you. And I'm going to use that too. I've already been using that, and I'm going to keep using that. That's a good one. That was a download that happened in this video, and you guys were here for it, and so was I. So thank you for watching this video. If you need to go back and rewind this and get some things and write it down and take heed of the message that was sent in this video from the beginning to the end, my friend, understand. Thank you for watching it. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button, because I know you care. And thank you for staying tuned and watching these videos. And you know we have more coming to you. I'll see you guys in the next video.